Hello, good morning, students. Students, let's start reading the next passage of this chapter number 4, the rat trap. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. Monotonous stands for dull life, dull and idle, dull and idle. Okay, dull and idle, without any enthusiasm, without any activeness. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. The word vagabond stands for a homeless and wanderer person. A person who keeps wandering here and there in search of his daily bread, in search of his food. Who plods means who walks, wearily along the roadside, left his own meditations. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. One can hardly imagine a person, a normal man, an ordinary person can hardly imagine how sad, dull, inactive, miserable, pitiable, sorrowful, distressful life can be led by such a homeless wanderer who has no established residence and no visible means of support his life, no visible means of living his life. So such kind of vagabond leads a very difficult life. One can hardly imagine. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. It is totally beyond imagination. One can hardly imagine how sad and dull life appears to such a vagabond, to such a homeless and wanderer person. Who plods along the road? Who walks along the roadside wearily, wearily, tiredly, exhaustingly, with slow steps, left to his own meditations. One can hardly imagine that the person keeps himself fully engaged in his heavy thoughts and meditations. The word meditation stands for here, think about something deeply here in this story. So the circumstances which have met the person in his life have pushed him into heavy thoughts, heavy meditations. The person who has no family, who has no family members, who lives quite alone in this world, spends his whole time in his deep meditations. But one day this man had fallen into a line of thought. But all of a sudden, luckily, it was really very good day for him, auspicious day for him, that the peddler, that the vagabond, that the rat trap seller, found a new thought in his mind. A new long thought struck into his mind. And he started thinking about that particular thought, which really seemed to him entertaining. It was the only idea which gave him much comfort to his discomforted feelings, which gave him much happiness, joy and pleasure. Because it was the first time when he had got such a very interesting idea and thought in his mind. What was the thought, bete? I tell you here in advance. I tell you here in advance. The thought which the peddler took in his mind was concerned to the life of those all who had fallen himself into a big rat trap of the world. Fallen into a big rat trap of the world means materialistic comforts. One day, the peddler started thinking that he was much safer and in better condition compared to the other ones, because he had nothing to lose. He never get worried about his family because there was no one in his family. He was only single one, and he had not fallen himself into the different kinds of such tasks concerning to materialistic comforts. So that the thought which he took in his mind was said something to him in positive, saying it that he was much luckier, happier, safer and better in his life compared to the other ones, which really seemed to him entertaining. He had naturally been thinking of his rat traps, when the idea struck into his mind. At that time, the man had been thinking about his rat traps for a long time. The man had been thinking about his rat traps for a long time, when the new idea struck into his mind. Then when suddenly he was struck by the idea, so all of a sudden an idea struck into his mind, entered his mind, that the whole, and that the idea, that the philosophical idea, it was his own idea. He had not got that idea from some anybody. So that the idea told him that the world about him, the whole world with its lands and seas, its cities and villages. Now that the idea told him that the whole world, all around him, people living all around him in different places, in different places, in beautiful houses, in beautiful countries, those all who lived all around him, the whole world with its lands and seas. So that the entire world consisting of so many people there, and which has provided so many countries, so many lands, seas, cities, villages. So that the whole world which had existed there all around him was nothing for him but a big rat trap. He considered that the whole world as a big rat trap. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set baits for people. The word bait stands for greed, temptation, लालच जिसको कहते हैं. So that the word this the whole world, according to the philosophical idea of that rat trap seller, that the entire whole world had made its existence not for some other purposes, but only for single one purpose, that was to keep the people, into its trap, that was to attract the people, to enter, to arrest themselves into its long trap. And once the people get entrapped themselves into the big rat trap of this world, they can hardly come out of it. एक बार कोई व्यक्ति दुनियादारी के चक्कर में पड़ जाता है, फिर उस दुनियादारी के चक्कर से बाहर नहीं निकल करके आता है. It offered rich joys, shelter and food, heat and clothing. This the world also provided so many kinds of things, including the money, the happiness, the housing, the houses, the food, heat, and clothing. These all the things are provided by this the whole world to the people who are the part of it, exactly as the rat trap offered cheese and pork. In the same manner as the rat trap offers cheese and pork. The word pork stands for a meat of the pig. And as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, and according to his philosophical idea, if a person, as soon as a man enters himself into this materialistic world, it closed in on him, so that the world, that the materialistic world, okay, entrapped the same person into its net, into its trap, dangerous snare, and then everything came to an end. And thereafter the person cannot come out of it, cannot let himself free from such kind of okay world, materialistic world. So in that materialistic world, we people live here in this materialistic world, okay. And in this materialistic world, we always think of money, we always think of our family members, we always think of our self career, we always think of our own lives, we always think of our own lives. So this is the materialistic world, and the peddler was totally cut off from such kind of world. He never cared for such kind of things. So that's why when the idea entered into his mind, so he got fully cheered, he got fully pleased, thinking that he was much luckier, much safer, okay, much happier, and much better in his own condition compared to the other ones who had been caught by the dangerous snare, net, okay, and rat trap of the world, materialistic world. So now whenever he found himself in the heavy thoughts, he started thinking about the people, okay, quite negatively. The world had of course never been very kind to him. According to the author, that the person who had nothing in his life, who had lost, who did not have any established home, residence, who did not have any family, who was totally alone in that world. So the world had of course never been very kind to him. So that the people living in that world, I mean to say, the people living all around him, the people living in different places, whether in his own village, in his town, and all around his village and town also, whomsoever he often visited and met, okay, had never given him any love and sympathy, love and affection. So the people living in the materialistic world had always been unkind and had always been unfriendly to him. They had never shown their love and sympathy towards him. So it gave him unwanted joy, unwanted, stands for unusual, strange, uncommon kind of joy. So whenever the peddler thought of those old people, so he found himself in a very happiest mood, joyous mood. So it gave him, it stands for thought ke liye, that the philosophical thought. So that the philosophical thought always gave him unusual kind of joy and happiness to think ill of it negatively, okay, in this way. So whenever he found himself in some difficulty, he started thinking of the people quite negatively, saying to himself that he need not get worried, he was in better condition than others, and those all who had been caught by the big rat trap of the world led a very discomfortable, painful life, okay. So such kind of thought always helped him live comfortably in that world. Though there was no one to look after him, to take care of him, he never met such a person, okay bete. It became a cherished pastime. The word pastime stands for a hobby, just like a hobby. A cherished pastime stands for bete very interesting, okay. Pastime stands for just like a hobby. A cherished means pleased, interest. Say pastime stands for a interest, pursuit. A cherished pastime of his. So it became a cherished pastime of his means that the thought became the most interesting part of his life. Whenever he found himself in some heavy thoughts, he started taking that the philosophical idea and thought in his mind. During many dreary, the word dreary stands for air, plodding. The word dreary stands for air, exhausting. The word, okay, tired some. During many tiresome ploddings, the word dearest plodding stands for here. Whenever he found himself very exhausted, very tired, okay, while walking along the road for a long time, and when he found himself in a very discomfortable situation, so he started taking that the idea in his mind in order to comfort his feelings. To think of people he knew, so he started thinking of the people whom he knew very well, okay, who had let themselves be caught in the dangerous snare, who had also allowed themselves to put them, he who had also allowed themselves to put, okay, their life into that dangerous snare of the big rat trap of the vault and of others who were still circling around the bait. And he also started thinking of those all others who were also circling around that the dangerous snare of the outer world. Okay, so now in this passage we have come to know about his own ideas, about the ideas and thinking of that person. Okay, bete. One dark evening as he was trudging means plodding, walking wearily along the road, he caught sight of a little grey cottage by the roadside. One day in the late evening hours, when he was walking along the roadside, all of a sudden his eyes met a grey colored, okay, cottage situated or located by the roadside, and he knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. Since he wanted to stay there during the night hours, and he wanted to get the permission of the owner of that cottage, so he first knocked on the door, and then he had a conversation to the man who had also opened the door there. 1 minute. One dark evening as he was trudging along the road, one dark evening stands for here. On some day in the late evening hours, when the peddler, when the rat trap seller, okay, had been was walking tirelessly, okay, wearily along the roadside, he caught sight of a little grey cottage by the roadside. He caught the sight of a little cottage in grey color, situated by the roadside, along the road, situated by the side of the road, in front of the road, and he knocked on the door to ask shelter for the night. So he went to the main door of the cottage, main gate of the cottage there. As soon as he reached there, he knocked on the door in order to ask the owner of that cottage whether he could stay there during the night hours or not. Nor was he was not refused to enter the cottage. He was welcomed warmly. Instead of the sour faces, the word sour faces stands for the faces of the aggressive man, the faces of the angry person, angry man. Instead of the sour faces which ordinarily met him, the owner, who was an old man without wife or child, was happy to get someone to talk in his loneliness. Instead of the sour faces which ordinarily met him, so this the owner of the cottage did not look at him with so much angry eyes and quite aggressively, just like in the same manner when the people in his when the people of the outer world had always looked at him so angrily, so that the owner of that cottage, in short form, the owner of that cottage looked at him quite lovingly, happily, okay, in a friendly manner. He did not look at him in the same manner as the people of the outer world had always looked at his face, okay, which ordinarily met him in ordinary form, in normal way. He often met the persons of aggressive nature. The owner, who was an old man without wife or child, so that the owner of that cottage was also without any family. He also lived quite alone in his cottage, was happy to get someone to talk to in his loneliness. That person was also, that the owner also felt so much happiness because he wanted to share his feelings with that person during the night hours. He hardly met anyone to see there in his lonely cottage. So immediately he put the porridge pot on the fire. As soon as he welcomed his guest and brought him inside the cottage, he started making the food, and first of all he put the container, okay, to prepare the porridge, and he put the porridge container on the fire and made the food for him. Porridge stands for दलिए के लिए liquid food, and gave him supper. The word supper stands for the food which is taken before the night time starts. रात्रि का समय शुरू होने, after the day ends and night starts, between the day and night, जो है ना, संध्याकालीन समय के बाद में और रात्रि शुरू होने से पहले जो भोजन किया जाता है उसको सपर बोलते हैं. He put the porridge. Okay बेटे, so now immediately he put the porridge. The word porridge stands for a soft food, liquid food, especially made by boiling the oat, okay, leaves. So he put the porridge on pot on the fire. उसने दलिया बनाने के लिए, दलिया बनाने वाला जो बर्तन था उसको आग के ऊपर, चूल्हे के ऊपर रखा. And gave him supper, and he also served the food to his guest, okay, which was called the supper. He also served him his supper. उसने supper means the food which is taken, which is eaten after the sunset and before the night starts. Then he carved off such a big slice means piece, carved off means cut. Then he carved off such a big slice from his tobacco roll that it was enough both for the stranger's pipe and his own. After giving food or after feeding his guest with the porridge, the owner of that cottage, that the old man, also served him with a piece of tobacco, and they both smoked the tobacco in their own pipes. पाइप में चिलम होती है, हुक्के से, हुक्का जहाँ पीते हैं गांव के लोग, वहाँ से चिलम सी होती है, उसमें कि तम्बाकू डाल करके पी जाती है. Finally he got out an old pack of cards when they had already smoked the pipes very comfortably. So the man also brought an old pack of the cards and played majolies with his guest until bedtime, and he also entertained his guest by playing the game of majolies, a kind of game, okay, till the time of the bedtime appeared, till they thought that now the time had come to go to bed. रात्रि को सोने का समय नहीं होगा, तो तब तक उसने अपने उस अतिथि का, उस मेहमान का मैजुलिस का खेल खेल करके पुरानी ताशों का एक जोड़ी निकाल करके लाया, और पुरानी ताशों के साथ उसे अपने गेस्ट के साथ में मैजुलिस का खेल खेला, और तब तक खेला जब तक कि सोने का समय नहीं हो गया था. ओके, द ओनर ऑफ दैट कॉटेज ऑल्सो प्लेड ए गेम ऑफ मैजुलिस विद हिज गेस्ट टिल द बेड टाइम अराइव्ड. Okay बेटे, the rest of the part will be attended by us in the next lecture. Thank you.